Hi, good evening. I'm Kenty. Today I'm going to read Women in the Workplace Help Companies Grow, uh, written by President Kure en Inc. Ayako Sonoda. Okay, let's begin. It is well known that when people do their shopping, women hold the right to decide in many instances. That's why it is indispensable for companies to be aware of women in the development of products. Existence of women who play active roles in this field is not special anymore. I'm also feeling that companies are placing growing importance of perspective for gender equality in various divisions. When I founded a marketing company centering on women 30 years ago, I was looked at curiously only on the grounds that its operator was a woman. But now, their circumstances have greatly changed. However, the reality is that the overwhelming majority of people in their decision-making positions of big companies are men. It's unchanged. It's like a bedrock scene where men who are elite can't express objections to top executives who set exorbi- exorbitant goals, exorbitant goals, and take the executive intentions into account excessively are not rare. Such such a trend was especially strong in a company that uh, sorry, not rare. Such a trend was especially strong in a company that was hit by a series of scandals. I couldn't bear to see scenes where employees who had rich personalities were not able to display their abilities and were crushed under heavy pressure. For companies to continue to grow, it is necessary to review systems that are not suitable for the times. To reset wrong customs. The existence of women who have had little involvement in them is indispensable. There will be firms that re- revive themselves by uh, pro- promoting several women to management positions. The role on promotion of women's participation and advancement in the workplace, which took effect in 2016, made it a duty for companies to work out action plans for the promotion of women. Mainly because of that, the creation of systems for that purpose has made progress. In an IT service company that I'm working for as outside director, three of the 14 directors and auditors are women. The number of companies that have female directors will also increase in the future. What we what we must not forget is innovative changes in awareness. In Japan, the ratio of women in manage, managerial position is low. In addition, the ratio of women who say that they want to aim for those positions is also low. It is partly attributable to the fact that many mothers are facing difficulties in enrolling their children in nursery centers due to the shortage of those facilities. However, we can't ignore the existence of unconscious bias concerning training and evaluation methods. A preconceived notion that it is difficult to assign important jobs to women whose working hours are shortened due to child rearing is strong. Though I'm engaged in SDGs, I was thinking I feel guilty if I have women who have just married go to a graduate school to obtain an MBA. When I realized that I was started, do I have the same way of thinking towards men? I realized the difficulties and importance of awareness reform. Investors are also looking at efforts for gender equality. The Government Pension Investment Fund, which is a public pension fund investor, is selecting companies in which women are playing active roles and making investment in them. The investment shows the fund's assessment that organizations that have women's participation and diversity can produce innovations and achieve good business results. This article is based on an interview by Asahi Shimbun. Alright, next, a female director's ratio at 3.7%. The former basic plan for gender equality compiled by the government in 2015 set a goal of raising the ratio of female directors at listed companies to 10% by 2020. The ratio is rising year by year, but still stood at only 3.7% as of 2017. In June 2018, the Tokyo Stock Exchange and the Financial Service Agency revised their corporate governance code for listed companies. As for the makeup of directors, they added a description that they are seeking diversity, including the field of gender and internationality. They also urged listed companies to tackle the issue on their own initiative.